And welcome, this is Baller Scuba with part 0 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross did win the latest vote video by quite a margin, and we played Radical Dreamers in the lead up to it, so I think it is time to get Let's Play Chrono Cross underway. But first, we have a part 0 because there are a few things that I wanted to talk about in regards to my approach to this Let's Play, and a couple of things that I wanted to put up to a vote. So, let's talk about my approach to this game in the upcoming Let's Play. This game is impossible to 100% complete in a single playthrough. It takes 3 playthroughs of the game in order to do it. So, how I'm going to approach this is I am going to do 1 playthrough of the game and I'm going to play it all the way to the end, getting as much done as I can. One of the biggest things is recruitable characters. I'm going to get as many recruitable characters as I can in that first playthrough. That's going to be my goal, getting as many as I can in that first playthrough. I'm going to put a couple things up to the vote along the way, but that's how I'm going to approach that. Then bonus videos, I'm going to do a second playthrough of the game, and I'm going to show you what I did not do in that first playthrough to get other characters. And then we will get through the second playthrough, and then I will do a third playthrough where I will complete everything that I could not do, recruit all the other characters that I wasn't able to get the first 2 times, and I will get all the techs, all the ultimate weapons, all of that sort of stuff. We will get that done by the end of the third playthrough, should things work in my favor, and they should. I sure hope they do. There are a ton of characters in this game. There are a lot. You can see 3 of them there. There are only 3 that can go in the party, but, well, the battle party. But there are over 40 characters that you can recruit onto your team. As a result of that, combined with the fact that some of the characters that you can recruit were present in Radical Dreamers, we are not going to be naming characters in this Let's Play. There are just too many, and some of them we're already familiar with somewhat thanks to Radical Dreamers. So we're going to be sticking with the default names this time. But there are a couple things that can be put up to a vote, and I'm skipping all this. It's great, but it does contain minor spoilers that I'd rather not go over now. So we're going to skip it for the time being. A couple of things that can be put up to a vote. The first thing is really 2 things, but the first thing that I wanted to have a vote on is which path that I take. Now, I don't want to go over plot details about the consequences of these paths, so I'm just going to go over the recruitable characters that you can get as a result of choosing any given path. So the first branch in the plot, there are 3 different paths. We can call them A, B, and C. And I'm not going to give away names, but I'm going to describe characters slightly. If you choose path A, you can find a masked magician. We'll stick with that. If you choose path B, you will get a glam rocker. And if you choose path C, you'll get a foppish swordsman. That's how I described him. We're going to go with foppish. That's kind of like picture France 1800s, or sorry, 1700s, 18th century. That would be foppish in my mind. That's the first branch. So A, masked magician, B, glam rocker, C, foppish swordsman. That's what we're going to go with. Then there is a second branch. We'll call them 1 and 2 to avoid too much confusion. If you take path 1, there are 3 characters that you can get that way. We'll go with a lost boy from Peter Pan, a forest fairy, and a lost girl from Peter Pan. It's pretty much a lost boy from Peter Pan, but it's a girl. So those are the 3 characters for path 1, and I'll put this all in the description below. And then path 2, you can get a motherly character. It's kind of hard to describe her much more than that. She's actually well, let's not talk about it anymore. Then we can get a noble knight swordsman and a hippie doctor. Those are on path number 2. So once again, path 1, a lost boy from Peter Pan, a lost boy that's a girl from Peter Pan, and a forest fairy. And in path number 2, you have a motherly character, a noble knight swordsman, and a hippie doctor. So those are the branching paths that are available. And whichever wins the vote, that's the way that I'm going to go that first playthrough. And then we will go a second way on the second playthrough. And then the third one, I think I have to do a certain way. Otherwise, I can't get it all done. But the first one and the second one are up to a vote. So vote for those in the comments section below. On top of that, I did want to just kind of give you guys the opportunity, if you already had some favorite characters that you wanted me to use, feel free to tell me about that now. If you just want to go by name, feel free to private message that to me. If you can come up with a description that I'll understand but doesn't give away the name, feel free to post that in the comments section below. I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as I can, but it's going to be tough. There are so many characters. If you guys have some favorites, I'll try to squeeze everybody in at some point, but there's no way there's going to be equal airtime between all of these characters. It's just not going to happen. So that's the way that I'm going to approach it. That's the first thing that I wanted to put up to a vote. There is one other thing that I wanted to put up to a vote, and this is something that I haven't done before, but after I did Final Fantasy IX, I felt that this was something that I should put up to a vote. And the thing that I wanted to put up to a vote is how you guys feel about the graphics settings. Now, what I've tried to do is enhance the PlayStation graphics settings as we play the game. So I have this on pretty high resolution. It looks kind of smooth, but it can be a little buggy at times. So this is the kind of upgraded graphics here. I wanted to know if you guys wanted the upgraded graphics or if you just wanted default graphics. And I'll show you guys what default graphics looks like right after I change it back to them. And here are graphics that are closer to what the native PlayStation graphics would have looked like back in the day. You can't see the difference too much here, so I will wait until we load the sprites running through the forest, and then you'll get a much clearer idea of what it would look like if we were to go that direction. So there we go. That is much closer to what it actually looked like back in the day. So let me know if you guys want it on the default, because this will be a lot less buggy, but it will be lower graphics settings. So let me know which way you guys want to go on that, and vote for which path you would like to go down, and we will get Let's Play Chrono Cross underway. I have been Baller Scuba. That is going to do it for part 0 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you look forward to the Let's Play. Thanks for watching.